Hey everybody, welcome back to the craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. Today we're going to talk about scrap yarn. Now, little backstory on what I consider scrap yarn. When I go to purchase yarn or get yarn, my brain automatically goes to how many hats can I make with this yarn. Now for example, let me grab one of these over here. Okay, we'll use this one for an example. I believe this is a brand new one. This is there it is. I don't go by yards or grams, I go by ounces. Now as you can see, this is a 5-ounce skein of yarn. And out of this, I could get 2 hats. Because with the exception of Addi hats, if I knit or crochet a hat, those normally take right about 2 ounces of yarn. So that would be 4 ounces for 2 hats, and then I'd have a little bit left over. What would be left over after those 2 hats is what I would consider a scrap. So a scrap would be anything less than 2 ounces. So, that being said, I have a lot of scrap yarn. I even have yarn on my shelves that probably should be wound up into balls for scrap yarns that are not. But I have a huge basket of scrap yarn that I'm going to show you. This entire crate, this is a vegetable crate. As you can see, it is, hope you can see all that. It is a bit larger than a milk crate. We could get dimensions, it might be kind of scary. But this crate is approximately 10 inches tall, up and down. Is approximately, this is, you know, top to bottom, from outside edge to outside edge is approximately 20 inches long and approximately 12¼ inches across. So I have, I actually have several of these that I use for different things, but this is the only one that I have my scraps in, and as you can see, it is pretty much full with a wide variety of colors of yarn. And some of them are just right at, you know, just right under 2 ounces, because if it's not 2 ounces, I have a separate basket just for the balls that are 2 ounces exactly or above, because I know I can get a full hat out of those. But these are all slightly under 2 ounces. I do have a scale that I use for my craft room that we used to use in the kitchen, but we no longer use in the kitchen. And I do weigh all my scrap balls. Dadgum. I keep hitting the on button. Off. It needs batteries. But I do weigh all of these before I distinguish which basket they actually go in. So now that that's said, and most of these, all of the yarns in this particular basket are a worsted weight or a size 4 yarn. Some of them look a little bigger, but I know that's what that is. It's just an older Red Heart yarn. There might be a few random different ones in here, but this is all acrylic and it is all scrap yarns. That one's probably a little more. That one looks like it's, well, it's already on, so let's weigh it. Nope, that's 1.5 ounces, believe it or not. So that's why it went in here. It looks like it might be a little more, but it says 1.5 ounces. But this is what I have for my scrap yarns, and I am going to try and use these scrap yarns and get rid of a few of them and make some hats with them. But I will be telling you in my next video how I'm going to do that, and hopefully you guys can join along with me. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room and for letting me explain to you what I consider a scrap and showing you my massive scrap basket. And I will see you right back here in my next video.